Hey people, welcome to the Sunday evening stream. It's a chilly night, I think around -3 degrees with a wind chill of more like -7. And it's definitely a bit frosty out here. I see we got a bunch of people in the house here. We got Caleb Lee, hello, and Gertij, and Clifford Taylor, and Ed Viserit, hello, Ed Viserit, and Susie, and Michael Wynn, and Wesley Torres, hello, Wesley Torres, and Brad Palmer, and Harjot, and Dave in Bangor, Maine, and Vivian Johnson, hello, hello, and Jenny's here. What else we got in the house here? When it gets cold like this, it's hard to scroll through the chat. Got Mr. Hippo. Hello, Mr. Hippo. Hey, Michelle number 1. Good evening. Well, in any case, if I miss saying hello to anyone, just say hello again at some point and I'll get back to you. Hey, Bestest Times Reborn. Hello, hello. Unknown says, where are we at? We are on Sherbourne Street. Right beside Allen Gardens. And just south of Carlton. Hey, Steve Mikra, hello. Hey, Toronto's doo-wop music guy. I had an interview that aired this morning with Toronto's doo-wop music guy on the Belleville Alternative radio station, 91X, I believe it's called. It aired at 8 in the morning, but it's re-airing at 8 this evening. So anyone who'd like to check that out, just go online to the 91X website and you can live stream the interview. It'll be a live feed. Hello, Colleen. Hey, 21st Century. And I'm streaming in 720p because this is the last stream of the current billing cycle and I don't have much data left. So that's why I'm streaming in 720p to conserve data. Hopefully I can have a regular length stream. I have a bit less than 3 gigs of high-speed data left. But then on the 19th my new plan kicks in and then I will have 100 gigs of high-speed data to use, so I'll go back to my regular 1080p streams then, and I won't have to worry really about running out of data. Hello, Ali BHG. Hey, Marie Palmer's here. I'm with Bell. Hey, Caleb Lee. Hey, Mike Landry, hello. Okay, good to know, Bill Chow. could be a hazard. Hey, John G. Cyrilwick. Hello, hello. Yeah, Ali BHD, although it's a dude. A long-haired dude. Hey, Picard is here. Whoop, 9.9, engage. So I'm heading east on Carlton Street. I think I'm going to walk us straight to the end of Carlton Street through the Cabbage Town neighborhood. And then I will make my way through Riverdale Park, east and west, or west and east, I suppose is the proper order. Hey, Schnurt Chick, hello. Yeah, the sidewalks are clear. The snow is melting. Today was cold but sunny, so even though it was below zero, the sun was strong enough to start melting the snow. And it's going above zero again over the next few days, so the snow is going to all disappear. And that's okay with me. Thought it was spring today and asked the transit kid. I didn't even go outside all day until now. This is my first venture outdoors. And yesterday I didn't go outside at all. I was indoors the entire day and night. Hey, Big S, hello. I had a serious case of the lazies yesterday, and it sort of carried over into today. Yeah, sometimes you got to do it, right, Jenny? Leo 2CAF, no, the police have never questioned me because it's not illegal. So they don't really care if some guy's walking around with a phone on a stick. Here's Parliament Street. So in Cabbage Town. Hey, Media Monitor, hello. My footwear is the Vessies, the shoes I got for Christmas. Waterproof and slush-proof shoes. Yeah, I like them a lot. They're pretty warm too. Once you are outside in the cold, your feet feel quite cozy. Of course, I am wearing 2 pairs of socks. That might have something to do with it. Hey, Clayton Crawford, what up? Yeah, Megan got these for me. We're walking through old Cabbage Town. One of my favorite residential areas in the entire city. Maybe my favorite, actually, of all, if I had to think about it. But there's no upcoming holidays where everyone in the neighborhood can decorate their houses, because they go pretty hard for Halloween and for Christmas. But that's all over. No decorations. I guess some of them still have their lights up though. And some still have their Christmas ornaments up. Big S, I've never been to Halifax. I would definitely like to go sometime. Hey, Hadley Epstein, hello. I'm very well. Hey, Fat Tony. Valentine's decorations? Yeah, maybe I'll come by here on Valentine's Day to see if they do anything. It seems like the kind of neighborhood that will just use any excuse to go on a decorating spree. Yeah, next Sunday is Chinese New Year. I'll probably do a stream on that Sunday. Take a walk through Chinatown. Hey, Toon Fun. Hey, Todd Boothby, hello. And Total Tech. Good to see everyone. We're almost at the end of Carlton Street. It's not a very long street, really. It begins at Yonge and ends just up ahead. Probably walk the entire length of Carlton Street in less than a half an hour. Maybe like 20 minutes or so. Walking at a good rate, good pace. Yeah, pretty quiet here in Cabbage Town, but not really expecting a lot of action here on a Sunday night in the winter in January. Tomorrow is Blue Monday, right? The so-called most depressing day of the year. What fun! Can't wait for a Blue Monday. think to me it'll just be like any other Monday. How does it feel to treat me like you do? Dong 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 dong. All right, now here is Riverdale Park West and the end of Carlton Street. No kids are tobogganing. I guess the snow is just not up to it. The grass is all showing through the snow. Not very good for tobogganing. Hey, fakey fake. Hey, if you think so, media monitor. I had to stop because I was making myself sick listening to myself. I was like, this is not doing it justice. Cease and desist. Yeah, going down the big stairs. These are the big stairs that the walking man dude walked up one time. And then he passed out at the top of the stairs because he had to walk his dude bulk up all these steps. The Don Valley Parkway up there, all the rushing traffic. There's the hill. Not a single kid in sight. Not a single person at all, or a dog, or anything. Don't even see a raccoon or a freaking squirrel. Where is everybody? Hey, Devin Sullivan. That's true. That's very true. Oh, there's another one. Guess that's going down Broadview Avenue, that ambulance. Everybody's at home? What the heck? Well, if they're home, they better be watching my stream. By gum. Do people still say by gum? Egad! By gum. Alright, we're going to walk over this pedestrian bridge over the Don Valley Parkway and the Don River. And then we'll be in Riverdale Park East. Hey, we just hit 200 concurrent viewers. I like when that happens. Welcome to all 200 people. Maybe I haven't said hello to everyone who's said hello to me yet. So this is me saying hello to everyone who I miss saying hello to. And if you're new to the stream, welcome. Hope you enjoy. We're going to walk over a bridge. Then we're going to look at an awesome view of the skyline. It's clear tonight, so it should be very brightly lit and looking great. And then we'll make our way up to the Danforth area, see what's happening up there. Yes, thank you, Susie. Thank you. New version of Night Court. Huh. I don't like it. I don't know anything about it, but I don't like it. There doesn't need to be a new version of Night Court. Hey, Whitby dude. Right on. Hello. I'm glad I was able to say hello. Maybe 12K by Feb. That would be nice. That's not the skyline view, but that is a Regent Park skyline view. Whoa! Jeez, I almost went over the little hill there. Wasn't looking where I was going. I was too busy gawking at the Regent Park skyline. I didn't see a little hill on the left there, or the right. Bat-like reflexes. Yeah, you can see the CN Tower over there, but we got a much better skyline view coming up. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, traffic is just blasting along the DVP right now. No parking lot tonight. Yes, indeed, Bill Chow. The highways are never not busy here. Doesn't matter what day it is, what time it is. There's always traffic. At least it's moving right now. But there's plenty of Sunday where you'll find yourself stuck in gridlock on like the 401 or something. It's like, what the heck? Why is there gridlock on the 401 on a Sunday? But it happens. That recent ranking that was making the news a few days ago about the most congested cities in the world for traffic. Toronto is number 4, I think. Not surprising. Bring a flashlight. Yeah, I never think of that. My phone does have a flashlight, I suppose I could turn on if need be. Those flashlights are so flashy. Hey Maroof, hello. And all the snow is melted here. I figured it out, Abe. Hello Lisa, how you doing? Alright, now we're back on a proper sidewalk. Hey, the Ottawa Wanderer. Hey, Pamela, hello. And good evening to you. And we're on Broadview Avenue, heading north. Just passing by Riverdale Park East. Hey, Life of Leela, good evening. It is a good park. Mainly for the skyline view, in my opinion. That's the only reason I come here, really. Tom Seeley, $5 super chat. And Ken, thanks for braving the cold. Hope someday you can quit my job and be just a walk-tuber. That would be the dream, Tom. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Yeah, we'll see by the end of this year if I get closer to making that happen. Hopefully I will. Yeah, I'm not a full-time YouTuber yet, Total Tech. The channel's not quite big enough. If it was twice the size, twice as many views as I currently get, I could probably pull it off. There's that amazing view. I know we've seen this a million times, but it's just always awesome, especially on a clear night like this. Hey, Alan K. Kwan, $5. Hey Ken, I can't stay. Have a great stream. Well, thank you very much for popping in with a $5 super chat, Alan. Hope you have a great night and catch the replay later on when you get the chance. It'll be waiting for you. Hey, Wayne Cito, hello. Do I work security at the Gentlemen's Club? At Fillmore's, yes. Don't go causing any trouble at Fillmore's, or the Ken Continuum will have to take care of business. The clouds look pretty funky right now. Oh, I missed Venus. Darn it all. Yeah, too bad I don't buy lottery tickets, right, Bill Chow? Rob Mahoney, 100%. Am I George in a Beatles tribute band? Maybe in a parallel universe I am, because that's something I would kind of like to do. Would be an excellent night for that, Devin. I'll just keep it on the skyline as we walk north here on Broadview Avenue.
That's the same point.
It's more interesting than pointing it straight ahead at the sidewalk on this part of Broadview anyway. Yeah, the days are getting longer. Sunset is after 5 o'clock now. Hey Jenny, $5 for showing us the view. Well, thank you very much for your support, Jenny. I'm glad you like the view as much as I do. I didn't even notice if there were kids tobogganing here. Maybe there are, because it seems like people are standing around. But the grass is all showing through. It's not very snowy here either. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think you'd be starting so early either. I figured I'd have like about an hour and a half or so before he started his Sunday night stream. Hey, Dave Thomas, hello. Say hello to Rick Moranis for me. Haha, lame joke, I know. You probably get that a lot, right? But welcome to the stream. Vivian Johnson, $13.99. Get something to warm me up in this darn cold. This darn tootin' cold. Thank you very much, Vivian. It is cold. At least there's not a crazy wind tonight, right? Yeah, I'll get some of that heated root beer. Do they make that? Should they make that? Will they make that? Are you wearing a wig? Will you wear a wig? When will you wear a wig? Sorry, got off track there for a second. Hey, have a good night, Devin Sullivan. Glad you could drop by. Oh, check out the Zamboni. It's Zamboniing. Is that what they do? The Toronto Maple Leafs logo on it. The Zamboni is Zamboniing away. I think they had to kick the skaters off just until they do their job here, and then the skaters will be allowed back on again, because I see a big group of people over on the side kind of waiting. Good job, Zamboni guy. Good job. And how much more Canadian can you get? We got a hockey rink, a Zamboni, and the Toronto skyline with the CN Tower in the background. The Toronto Maple Leafs logo on the Zamboni. All coming together in one glorious moment here. Oh, Canada. Now are all the people going to come back on the rink now? Do they have to like wait a few minutes after the Zamboni's the ice? It's dang special. Ding dang darn it. Well, here they go. Here comes all the people back on the ice again. Oh yeah. They just went right to town. Can't really see it too well, but they're going crazy. They're just going nuts. They're just skating like a bunch of maniacs. Just raring to body check each other and you know, hit each other with their sticks and all that fun stuff. Go to it! There's a guy ice fishing. And that completes the Canadiana to its utmost degree. We got another view of the skyline here. Hey Lena, hello. Ralph Smith Mackenzie, I am indeed on Broadview, heading north. Yeah, I thought that car ruined that shot too. Oh well. Can't have it all, I guess. Boom! And streetcars pass each other. Hello, Ida. Hello, JD. I rather like salt and vinegar chips. Just not the ones that are too salty and too vinegary. Certain brands are, they just go overboard and then your tongue feels like it's sunburned after. It's like, is my tongue peeling now? It's a bit much milder salt and vinegar though. I like it. Hey, Mike Smith, hello. That's right. That's right, Lisa. Jenny, I definitely noticed how chip bags are getting smaller. And it irks me. It irks me. I have been to the Chester Hill Lookout several times. It's pretty awesome as well. I think I like the view from Riverdale Park East a little better though. The Chester Hill view is a bit kind of lopsided towards the Yorkville end of the skyline, and the financial district kind of gets hidden away a bit. It's Broadview Avenue and the Danforth. I was thinking of continuing north on Broadview, but it gets pretty dull after a few blocks walking north on Broadview. Whereas the Danforth is much more interesting, so let's take a walk along here. I haven't streamed along here in a while, I think. Feels like it anyway. Hey Joe! Shrinkflation. I guess it's good for the waistline, yeah. But I'm willing to take the risk of eating a big ass bag of chips if that's what I want to do. Hey, hello RE, how you doing? Hello, Edison Raphael. Is it afternoon where you are? I have been eating maybe a little bit too many chips of late. Now that I think about it. It's a good thing I do these long ass walks all the time, right? Nothing going on at the Danforth Music Hall tonight. Hey, the Wonder Years. Kevin and Winnie going to be there? What about Paul? What about Wayne? What about Coach Cutlip? I really want to see Coach Cutlip again. Anyway, here's all the things that are happening at the Danforth Music Hall. Why is it just Danforth? That's a good question. I don't know. Everyone just calls it the Danforth. I'm not sure when that started or who started it. You could just as easily say Danforth Avenue. Sounds cooler, I think, just to say the Danforth. But no one says the young, the queen. Do I like the Sky Diggers? I used to like the Sky Diggers PAG. I remember they had a few popular songs. Like, what's that one like? I can give you everything. Right? Is that a song by the Sky Diggers? I don't know. That's going way back. Oh, were they on the billing there? Okay, I didn't really read all the bands that were coming. I was too distracted by the Wonder Years. Speaking of bands, I always like to check out the window display in this record store here. Hey, Scott Briggs, just in time. We're looking at records. Look, there's Revolver. It's Revolver. One of the best of all the Beatles albums. Top 3 for sure, I would say. Some people might debate that. Pink Floyd. Lots of Pink Floyd here. I can dig it. You want the Wilburys, Jenny? Haha. Long as you handle me with care. Sleepy UFO, you think so? I try not to do it too often. I don't want to drive away viewers, you know. Yeah, there's always random things happening in various areas of the city. I don't feel like any of them are dangerous enough to not walk through though. Like the Danforth, especially the East Danforth, way further up, always has occasional stabbings and shootings and things of that nature, usually around some of those dive bars up in the far eastern end. It has nothing to do with it being unsafe for the general person just walking through the area. Well, nice of you to say so, Sleepy UFO. Maybe I'll do a Traveling Wilburys one-man impersonation act. I'll do all the voices. You'd pay to see that. I always felt kind of bad for the drummer in the Traveling Wilburys, because no one seems to know who he is, even though he's a famous drummer who's played with members of the Beatles post-breakup and all kinds of other people, like, well, obviously with the Wilburys. But everyone just thinks of, you know, Harrison and Orbison and Jeff Lynne and Bob Dylan, and no one thinks of the drummer guy. He's a Wilbury too, man. He's a Wilbury. Not Ringo. Well, that's cool, Jenny. I never really got into Jeff Beck, to be honest. I just knew what he did and what bands he was in the 60s and all that, but never really got into him as a performer on his own. Oh well. He was awesome, though. Yes, Josephine. Anvil's my favorite Toronto band. I don't know if I'd say my favorite, but I enjoy them. I'd have to say Rush is my favorite Toronto band if I had to choose. Or Sloan, because even though they're not from Toronto originally, they have called Toronto home for like 20 years now or more, so they're now a Toronto band. So Rush, Sloan. And I also like some of those indie bands that popped up in the early 2000s. Broken Social Scene. Hey, Sapand, hello. Do I ever go to Grossman's Tavern? No, I can't say that I do. Hey, Wing Zero. John O'Meara, that's right. That is right, John O'Meara. You named the guy. Hey, Crikey, hello. Look at the park over there, looking all nice. That's Alexander the Great Parkette. Because we're in Greektown now. Didn't really mention that. We crossed into Greektown a couple blocks back. I'm not sure, PAG. Maybe sometime this summer. I'd like to do it with Johnny, if he'd be up to it. I think it would be more fun to have us both together for that. Hey, Jennifer Gala, hello. You love Greek food? Yeah. Hey, Driving Ottawa. MW, hello. Yeah, we got a fair-sized crowd for sure tonight. Let's see if we can make it up to 300 concurrent viewers. That'd be nice. And Josephine Halligan, 199 pounds, super sticker. Thank you very much for your support, Josephine. Hope you're enjoying the walk through Greektown now, here on Danforth Avenue. Yeah, crikey, I think since the New Year's Eve stream, I'm starting to get a slightly bigger audience now, which is good to see. I guess some of the people who discovered my channel during that stream, you know, I got a lot of new subscribers from that, and I guess they're coming and checking out my other streams. So hey, welcome to all the people watching now, maybe who came across my channel on New Year's Eve. Glad you're back to watch more streams. Hey, John Burke, hello. I had about 2,000 concurrent viewers on New Year's Eve at the peak, right when the fireworks were just about to start. So not too shabby. Hey, thanks, Susie. Yeah, we'll see what happens this year, right, Wayne? Maybe it'll be back. Although their issue still remains, so it'd be kind of weird if they did put it on this year. Holy Name Roman Catholic Church. That's one big ass church. There's a headless man running. Oh my God. There's another one. Are they trying to give old ladies heart attacks? He's coming for my purse and he doesn't have a head. He lost his mind. Yeah, we're coming up to Pape. Hey, T-Shots, hello. Take bus. Yeah, T-Shots is a local walk tuber also. And she also started doing some live streams too. BB's Adventures. Yeah, I'm using the Prism app to stream. I'm not using the YouTube app. But I am streaming just in 720p right now, so I'm glad you think the picture looks clear. Normally I stream in 1080p, but I'm running low on data. Near the end of my data plan, so I kind of have to take it down a bit in quality just to make sure I can get in a proper length live stream tonight. If I was streaming in 1080p, the stream would have ended by now. I would have run out of data. Need some more snow? I don't think so. I've had enough. I got my fill. Hey, Prince Stubbs, hello. thanks. Glad you think the picture's nice. In a few days, my new data plan will kick in, and then I will have 100 gigs of high-speed data every month to use for live streams. I had 40 gigs before, so that's quite an increase. And it was only $5 more than my other plan. So $5 for an extra 60 gigs. I'll take it. Something smells good here on the Danforth. We're not in Greektown anymore. Or we're just leaving it, I guess. Just about to leave it. That sign up ahead says, "Thank you for visiting." It's pretty cold, Josephine, but it's not so bad because there's very little wind tonight. So it makes it a lot more bearable as long as I have something warm on my hands and feet. And I have my hood up here on with my hoodie, so I feel perfectly comfortable. That's it for Greektown. I think it's -3 Celsius right now, Josephine. It is Jones Avenue. You can take this all the way south down to Queen Street. Tom Jones Avenue. It's not unusual to be walking along the Danforth. (29 Fahrenheit). So that's cold too. Do I have a favorite ethnic Toronto neighborhood? I don't know. Which one would I consider my favorite if I had to choose? Maybe a little India. I just find it a little more interesting because it's off the beaten path. It's not as central or close to downtown as Little Italy or Chinatown or even like Koreatown. Yeah, I kind of like Little India, or Gerard India Bazaar as they call it.
Hi.
Hello. How you doing? Hello there. Hello. Hello. Have a good evening. You like this one, do you, Ralph Smith Mackenzie? Yeah, I like it. So now we're in an area that just, people just call this the Danforth, but the street signs say it's called the Danny. I don't think anyone actually calls it the Danny though, who lives around here or who frequents the area. It's just like East Danforth.
Wait.
Did I miss your comment, Leafy? It happens. Just know that it wasn't intentional. Let's see if I can find it. Do I use a pedometer? No, I do not. Nope. But my phone just automatically tracks my steps, so I can always see how many steps I've walked. Like a 2-hour live stream would be about 12,000 steps. So that's fairly typical for me to do a live stream of 2 hours or so. Plus the steps I take before and after the stream. So I usually end up with at least 15,000 steps after going out to do a stream and then heading back home again. Hey, E. Blake in Brooklyn. Hello. Continuing the long trek along the Danforth heading east. This street just goes on forever. A musical live stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could not pull that off. Look at all these places all closed up. Is there a development happening there, perhaps? Is it just because it's Sunday night? I think we're approaching Greenwood Avenue. And we got Greenwood subway station. Yeah, after Victoria Park it sort of peters out. It's not interesting to walk along anymore. It becomes suburban looking. Because you're officially in Scarborough once you pass Victoria Park. Slippery on the sidewalk? Not really. No, it's pretty dry for the most part. W, Circle K. Let's cross here, but then I'll cross over to the north side of Danforth. Hey Sebastian, hello. We're going to be coming through the part of the Danforth that some people dub to be sort of a little Ethiopia. I think someone asked last time if I would show a Toronto transit map, and I don't think I did, so there is a Toronto transit map for anyone who might be interested in such a thing. That's just the city proper. Here's an old movie theater where now they have the Circle K and a Tim Hortons. The Allenby. Once upon a time. I wonder when that stopped being used as a theater. I wonder what year. I wonder what the last movie to ever play there was. I should look that up. It's a little gritty looking here, but it's not dangerous in the sense of like being a hood or anything like that. Just the buildings are old. The houses around here, you're still paying north of $1 million for a detached house on these side streets here. And it's pretty vibrant and busy in the daytime.
Very angry.
The Dillon. Now let's see if we can find the Harrison and the Orbison and the Petty. And the Keltner. Can't forget about the drummer. You really consider this a hood? I don't know, I've walked through here countless times and it never came across as being dangerous or like a hood at all. It's just an old neighborhood in Toronto. Yeah, it looks like some of the old neighborhoods in the outer boroughs. Like you can find a street like this in Queens that looks pretty similar. You could maybe say that someplace like Weston or Mount Dennis is sort of like a hood, but I've walked through those areas too to do videos, and it was perfectly fine. But I could see why some people would consider those areas to be more of a hood. And of course, Jane and Finch doesn't look like a hood. It just looks like a suburban part of the city, like a thousand other intersections in the boroughs you find all around North York, Scarborough, Etobicoke. And I've done videos through there as well. Hey, we just cracked 300 concurrent viewers. Well, not getting any notification yet about my data. I know I'm probably getting near the limit though. As long as the stream continues without getting laggy, I'll just keep walking. But once it starts getting laggy, that's how we know that I've used up all my high-speed data. Actually, he's at 500, but he often gets 1,500, 2,000 on the regular. Walks in Wall Street gets around 1,000 now on the regular when he live streams. Johnny regularly gets 400 or 500. But all those channels are quite a bit bigger than mine, so that's to be expected. Hey, thanks, Bill Chow. Putting a dent in, yeah. Considering my channel just has 10.2K, I think it's doing all right in terms of views and viewers and all that sort of thing. It punches above its weight, let's just put it that way. How long have I been streaming today? For almost an hour and a half. Hey, Chris Baby 101. Hey, good night to you. Hello in Trinidad and Tobago. Any good Netflix recommendations? No, I've been trying to find something good to watch for a while and nothing appeals to me. I've been kind of putting it off, but the other night I decided to start watching that Dahmer show about, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer. And I don't know. The first episode was definitely gripping and all that. I just don't know if I'm in the mood to keep watching. It's like, do I really want to watch all this? I know what he's going to do. I know what's going to happen. Do I really want to watch it all being depicted? I don't know. It's a good show. It's done well. The actor is awesome who plays him. Doesn't necessarily mean that I want to watch it. I don't know. Maybe I will. Hey, Midge Adams, hello. And we're at Coxwell. So we're really down in the far eastern Danforth now. This will take you up to Old East York Village. At the very northern end of Coxwell, there's like a little retail strip up there. Like a little main street. And there's angled parking, just like you're in a small town in 1952. This used to be the bus station diner. Now it's another A&W. Because the bus terminal is over there at Coxwell Station. It's like a neat old Art Deco looking building. It's all curvy, streamlined and curvy. But the A&W kind of ruined its look a bit. Michelle number 1. Yeah, that's the plan. I'll end the stream at one of the subway stations up ahead. Not sure which one. Hey, Ralph Smith McKenzie, $5 for late night coffee. Thank you very much for your support, Ralph. Very much appreciated. Quad Mods used to go here for breakfast to the old bus terminal diner. Yeah, I remember it was in an episode of Orphan Black when it was still the diner, and in that episode somebody got killed inside there. That was a good show. Hey, Retro Burger. Closed. There's Rotten Ronnie's. Haha. That's what my dad used to call it. I guess he still does. Well, I thank you, Pry F. I'll take a virtual hug. Crappy tire, yeah. And there's a crappy tire further up ahead, actually. You got a haircut on Friday. Yeah, that's awesome, Harjot. My hair is starting to come in again. I mean, it's not long yet, obviously, but it's definitely getting a little shaggy already. And I just shaved it like, I don't know, in September or something. Hey, Geronimo, hello. You pick up the Canadian lingo? I picked that Canadian lingo up from my dad. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used those terms. I'm not sure where he got it from, though. Maybe from his dad. And the Danforth just goes on and on and on. On and on and on and on. You love Orphan Black? Yeah. I was so into that show in the first couple of seasons. The first season especially was amazing. And then I enjoyed the second season. It started to lose me a bit after that, but I still watched it. I still enjoyed it, just wasn't quite as good as the first couple of seasons. And of course, that was a show not only shot in Toronto, but it was set in Toronto also, even though they didn't come right out and say it. But near the end of the series, they finally did say that, hey, this is Canada. We are in Canada. And the only place they could have been was Toronto. After all, they showed scenes of the city in the show. Certainly not Vancouver, certainly not Quebec City, certainly not Winnipeg, certainly not Espanola or Kapuskasing. Yeah, Rookie Blue, I watched that for a while. And Flashpoint also was another one. And these shows aired on American network TV also. The Listener was another one set in Toronto that aired on NBC and CTV. And then Private Eyes, the one with Jason Priestley, another Toronto set show. Being Erica, that one goes back about 10-12 years. That was a really good show set in Toronto. And I think there's a show on right now that airs on NBC that's set in Toronto. It's a medical show. I don't watch it though. Yeah, there's a Christmas tree. It hasn't given up yet. Hey, thank you very much, Vivian. Yes. Hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you're enjoying enough to want to see more, I do streams regularly. I post videos daily on my channel, pre-recorded videos. Walking all around the city through different neighborhoods. Those ones are in 4K, if that's important to you. checking to see if my data has been notifying me that it's almost used up. No sign of that happening yet. Hello, Andy Wood. And are you checking out for the night, Vivian? Have a good night, if that's the case. Glad you could catch the stream. Did Toronto have an interactive TV channel? TV service? I have no idea, Scott Briggs. Hey, Marcia Mack, hello, welcome. It's Dollarama. Not to be confused with Bananarama. It's a cruel winter. Hey, Mark S., hello. Forever Night. Yes, it was. That was also set in Toronto. That one goes back to the early 90s, I think. A vampire show. Yeah, might as well, right, Bill? Here's Woodbine Avenue. So this will take us all the way down to the beaches if you walk south here. All the way to Queen Street. And Degrassi goes without saying. I think everyone knows that that one is a Toronto show. Yeah, The Boys is shot in Toronto. It's set in New York though. So Toronto gets to pretend it's New York in that show. Yeah, that's right, Value Village across the street. I have to pay a visit to the Queen Street location very soon. I have to get some pants. The pants that I'm wearing are starting to disintegrate. There's a nice neighborhood home hardware. Coffee time. You don't see too many of these anymore. Those sort of devolved and developed themselves a bad reputation as far as coffee chains go. Look at this cute little Mennonite church here, just sort of tucked in. Got like commercial buildings on either side of it, and then this little cute little church. Looks like something you expect to see in the country. Hey Chavo, hello. Hope I didn't mispronounce your name too badly. Hello, the unknown commenter. Is that like the unknown comic? Wore a paper bag over his head? Anyone remember that? Did anyone ever find out who the unknown comic was? I haven't thought of that in about 25, 30 years. Yeah, I wonder if it predates the buildings all around it. Because maybe this was like the country when that was built, right? Hey, Christopher Haydock, hello. I've been walking for an hour and 45 minutes. Scott Briggs, you remember that? You used to do that. Nice. So this is still the Danny, as they call it, on the street poles anyway. Murray Langston, is that who the unknown comic was? See, that was news to me. I don't think I ever bothered to find out. Yeah, yes indeed, Christopher. Wikipedia, nice. It's very handy, that. I use it all the time. Here's New York style pizza right here. La Familia on the Danforth. Hey, give me some of that New York style pizza, eh? Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, give me some pizza, hey. Do I have someone to pick me up? Nope, I'm going to hop on the subway. That's one of the handy things about the Danforth. No matter how far down you walk, you can just find a subway station. I think Main Station is actually up ahead. You're in New York in September? I haven't been there in a long time. 2010 was the last time I was in New York. Last time I was in New York, 2010. Hey, watch the hair, watch the hair. Hey, what the heck is this? Rock Goddess. That's kind of neat. You dare me to hop onto the train? I would, but as soon as I take this phone into the subway, I will lose the signal. I can only do that at certain stations that are above ground. I could do it at Victoria Park. It's above ground, but I don't think I want to walk quite that far. I could do that media monitor. I was kind of planning on doing a subway video though. A Sunday night subway ride. I don't often do that. Sobeys, a big grocery store. Doesn't really fit in with the streetscape around here, but I guess it's better to have a grocery store than not. Oh, no worries, media monitor. I did, Scott Briggs. Yes, I still have some of my old editions actually. From like the late 70s. That's when I was into reading Mad Magazine. I was probably a little bit too young to be reading it, but I did it anyway. Johnny Strides is streaming in about 11 minutes. Well, that's perfect timing because we're just approaching Main Street here, where Main Station is. What type of work to do? I have a very unexciting regular day job that I do, but I don't work very many hours at that job. I spend more time doing videos and live streams now than I do working at that job, but I still keep it though because I'm not quite at the point yet where I can do YouTube full-time. So I do keep that job for now. And I'm about to lose battery power. So I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream just as we hit Main Street. I was going to wrap up the stream at this point anyway, at the subway station. So thank you everyone for joining me on this awesome stream. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for all the awesome comments. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone who sent a super chat, super sticker, or PayPal donation. Very, very much appreciated. And of course, I'll be streaming again in a few days with my new data plan. I'll have 100 gigs of high-speed data. Keep an eye out for that. And I'll be premiering a video tomorrow evening, so keep an eye out for that too. And here's Main Street. So thank you all. Have a great night. Sorry, I have to wrap things up so suddenly here. I will continue. Have a good night, everyone. And I believe Johnny's going to be streaming in about 5 minutes or so. And onto the subway I go. That's right, honk your horn there, pal. Hey, I'm honking here.